Hello, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. And I am going to be doing the extended only because, for a lot of reasons, because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want to do, right? But mainly because there's a lot of information, a lot of things that came up in this reading that I feel need to be put on blast. We're going to be talking about it in just a minute. Um, it's Cancer season. Happy birthday to all of my lovely Cancers. And it's just something that I felt that I wanted to do. All right, so good morning to everyone. If you are seeing this, please make sure that you have watched part one and two. The links are below. Okay, I will make sure I pin them in the comment section as well so that you can check those out. All right. Other than that, welcome to the channel. My name is Catherine, everyone. Um, let's go ahead and adjust the camera. If you are new to the channel, welcome. All right, this is a Cancerian only channel. I do, however, read for all 12 signs. You can check all of the signs out on my other channel, She Reads Tarot. This is my primary channel, meaning this is like the first channel that I created on YouTube. So please support. Go and check out the other two channels. The links are below. She Reads Tarot and Tarot Talk Live. I also do a giveaway. I've been so late going live. I am going to go live this evening. It's going to be a late night live, but I am going to go live and announce the winners. So I'm getting this done before I do that, but by the time this uploads, it will be after the fact. So please make sure you all are subscribed. Hashtag win in the comment section if you would like to be entered in your chance to win a 3-question reading with me. I also book personal readings. And if you would like to go to my website, I am doing 30% off everything on the website all month long, you guys, for Cancer season. Please go to the website, click on the link below. Birthday code, well, the coupon code for the discount is birthday. Okay. All right. So, other than that, please go and check out both of my other channels as well. And let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Before we do that, I have to take a sip of my coffee. I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Today, I am channel update for those of you who are newer or those of you who don't know. Um, please be aware that I am going to be having surgery at the end of this month. I have 2 different procedures that I'm having done starting at the end of this month, going into also August. So, because of that, I will be MIA on a live basis, but I will have pre recorded readings, hopefully uploaded by that time. I will spread them out so that you do get some semblance of a reading while I'm away. Please support the channel. Please go and watch all the videos in the playlist. You guys, there's some awesome playlists. All of my readings are timeless. Okay. So past, present, future energy. So please go and check them out. The titles, the thumbnails, whatever resonates with your energy at that moment, check it out, see where it leads you. Um, and let me know. Also, channel membership is $4.99 a month. I offer all of my extendeds for free. I'm running a sale this month, so the extendeds are $7.77. One question readings are also $7.77. Normally they're $11.11, but I am doing a sale this month, 30% off for Cancer season. Okay, all right. So let's get started with the reading, guys. Feeling very calm, and I did this on purpose because I was like, y'all, I need to like relax. I had to take a salt bath and just really like cleanse my energy and just kind of like relax and clear off the day. Um, and now I'm in studio mode and I can really focus, y'all, rather than trying to rush through readings and then go, yeah. So I'll go and redo everything that I need to do after this, but still, I just felt like I wanted to do that first, and I'm glad I did because I now feel very calm and relaxed and into y'all's energy. So basically, Cancer, if you go back and check out part two, which is where we left off, we didn't get a chance to look at the challenges. I don't believe we didn't look at the advice, Cancer, and we did not look at any of the final outcome, which is what we're going to be doing right now. And we're also going to do, hopefully, Cancer versus all 12 signs at the end. If we have time, if not, then I'll separate it out and I'll do another upload later in the day today. So you'll have a bonus reading later in the day if we don't get through it in a timely manner at the end of this reading, okay? All right. Either way, that link will be below as well if I have to split up the readings. All right, Cancers. So basically, when these karmics don't get their way, they're going to attempt to bully and intimidate you. And when I say karmic, I say this old ex, right? Um, old ex, people, okay, this King of Wands energy, very immature energy coming through, very strong here, right? Also very frustrated, very angry energy because they're not getting their way, because they're used to getting their way, right? And they're also very bold in their action, okay? Yet immature at the same time. Now we see here we have the King of Swords here. So we had the King of Swords energy coming through with the Ace of Wands. So now this person is, you know, they're mad. They're mad. They are mad that they cannot get their way, right? So their thing was that they would love bomb you and then gaslight others whenever they wanted to come back to your energy, right? So this person thought that they could do this, go back and forth. And I do believe we had that Two of Pentacles energy coming through in this reading here. I don't know. I pulled down all of the other cards from, oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is, baby, with the King of Wands. See, look at this. I wouldn't lead you astray. There it is. Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands. See, and this was all trying to get back into your good graces. This is you with that Queen of Pentacles energy. And they were trying to come in, going back and forth, playing with your feelings, right? Trying to get into your good graces, so to speak, to come back in. However, however, we have the Seven of Wands here. All right, coming through for you. When we pulled your energy, it was all Seven of Wands. Like, no, not this time. You're not going to make it through or back this time. So, again, we pretty much went through the situation of confirming that I don't really feel like it's a work affair situation. I feel like this person used work as an excuse to go and do whatever it is they wanted to do, basically. And whatever, take it, and you can say, well, Cancer, my person doesn't even have a job. It doesn't have to be in that capacity. This person could be saying they're going to do something for a friend or a family member, right? That has some resemblance of work. So, again, don't let words get you twisted up. Keep an open mind when you guys are listening to tarot. And I guess that's another thing that I would like to start imparting into these readings, um, because it's really important. It really just is. Tarot is so open, and it's energy. Okay, um, you have to use your intuition, but you also have to be open minded and take it how it resonates with your energy. And if it doesn't, you can't force it. Do you see what I'm saying? And if it's not in that time, it could be because this is something that happened a long time ago or something that's not even happened yet, right? So stop getting out of that energy of feeling like everything is instant gratification, y'all. You know, is my man cheating on me? Did he cheat on me last night? Well, the cards may not necessarily represent the energy of someone who cheated last night, but it may represent someone who's being dishonest. And it could be that, you know, there were some things that went on that you have questions about in the recent past. So, again, don't get caught up over words. Read the energy, take it how it resonates. And for you, you're not allowing this King of Wands to bully their way back in. See, the thing is, I feel like when this person goes into that King of Wands or that bully energy, that rage, that temper tantrum, it's only because they are trying to emotionally pin you down to a point where you don't defend not just the situation, if there's not even anything to defend, but stand up for your own self or even have boundaries. You don't even necessarily have to be defending anything all the time either. Don't let people trip you into that whole aspect of you being an angry person, because that's not the situation. You could be drawing boundaries, okay? Um, and this person can say, oh, well, you're being defensive or you're just mad or angry. No, not at all. Okay. I'm just standing up for what's right, basically. So there, this again, this leads to someone being very comfortable as long as there's someone at home, right? We got that. We also got rekindle, right? The rekindle card came out for us, which again lets me know this person had no intention of ever leaving the connection for something new. They had every intention on having their fun and then coming back home to you, right? Having their fun and then coming and then gaslighting that individual and then coming back home to make sure that, you weren't going anywhere, right? God forbid you would even think about doing anything like that, Cancer. So, again, I think I mentioned this, but this is the second reading like this for y'all. where I see someone literally trying to just like have their cake and eat it at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna look at the challenges, okay? That's what we're gonna be doing right now. We're gonna look here at the oracle messages, and y'all go check out part two. Literally, divinely guided and running spiritually, going through this situation because this person is in their ego, they're chaotic, they're toxic, and you're going to be running from this person towards your divinely guided counterpart. You have feelings coming through. All right, so there's something that is coming. We're going to look at new love. I am going to take a look at that in the future oracle, unless it comes up before we get there. But for now, let's pull some oracle messages for you regarding this challenge, okay? When it comes to this karmic. Again, I'm still having issues with my shoulder in a major way, y'all. I'm telling you, to the point where it's like I'm having severe spasms in my shoulder. I rebuke that negative energy. Okay, in Jesus' name, I am telling you. Whew, so funny because as soon as I said that, it's like it wanted to auto correct. I'm telling you right now, y'all. Someone is hating on me energetically, and I am rebuking it. Nothing can come against me. Nothing can come against me. And I do have an appointment already scheduled with my therapist, and I have a chiropractic visit, one of several coming up, which is starting very soon. Y'all, don't play with me. So I got something for all of it. And I'm going to push through no matter what. So nothing is going to stop me, baby. You might slow me down, but you won't stop anything. You won't stop anything. You're not stopping God. You're not slowing God down. I'll tell you that much. So don't get caught up in a snare thinking you're going to try to catch me up in one. I'm just saying. I have seen it happen to so many. Greater than the least of those that are thinking about harming me at this point. So don't try it. Better yet, try it. Keep on trying it. Keep on trying God. Your arms are way too short for him, baby. You can't even reach me, so I know you can't reach God. Anywho, moving on to the challenges. Okay, see, look at what I'm saying right now about this person. We have side hustle here, and we have Jezebel on the other side. Okay, so they were hustling you, hustling you. We have Uber Eats on here, which is interesting. Uber Eats getting a little bit of marketing on the tarot. That's interesting here. Um, Interesting here. Tell me more about the challenges here. So we have love, hate, GPS. Yep, and too late. Can we get it close up? Too late? Yeah. Love, hate, GPS, and too late, baby. Do you know why you're too late? And the reason why you're too late trying to get back to into Cancer's good graces. And this is what I've already told you before. This is what I have told you before. So I feel like also there may be a situation where you may somehow, in a fit of your own rage, Cancer, because I do see the Ace of Wands here, and I'm not going to deny it. I see the Ace of Wands here, and we were clarifying your energy when the Ace of Wands came through with that King of Swords. I feel like there's a situation where it is very chaotic, but you do feel a bit of authority here with that King of Swords energy, like you have a right to be angry here. With that GPS, this is someone who's literally looking for someone or following someone or tracking someone. And I'm getting with too late here. You may be trying to, with love hate here, I feel like you're going through the emotions, okay, of the situation, even in walking away from this person, but feeling like you have a right to know more, okay? You may follow this person or you may go to where this person is, and it may be a situation where it's too late, where they're not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Hold on one second. So I feel like, again, I feel like it's like a last minute fit of rage with you, where you may feel like, you know what, love and hate, there's a thin line, the thin boundary, okay? And I feel like this person has crossed it. That, finding out about this Jezebel situation, do you know what I'm saying? And feeling like you've been hustled by this person, feeling like you are this person's side hustle, because again, this Jezebel didn't know anything about you. This Jezebel was all the way on the other side. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the challenge. I feel like whenever it comes down to it, whenever you get to this person, there's an energy of being too late. See, under the deck, we have effed up over you. Okay. And we have secret accounts. See, secret accounts. And then we have memories with Queen B. I am telling you right now, there's an energy of, you know what? I was the number one, I was the Queen Bee. And the fact that you hid me from her as well, like, I don't think so. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. So, because this person tried to play you twice, see, people don't realize how real queens think. We think on a greater scale. There's a higher principle of value when it comes down to us. You don't just hurt us on a molecular level, you're getting down into the sheer principle of essence of we are. You know what I'm saying? And so we effed up over you is an understatement. Okay, secret accounts here. This is something that doesn't is it's not something that we're used to. It's not something that we're used to here. It says memories in Queen Bee. I was number one, and I always will be. So this is not something that I'm used to here. So when you get this Ace of Wands here, you get this anger. You see that King of Wands energy coming in twice. You are mirroring this person. And it said that. And I was just trying to figure out how. you know, because this person is shisty, and you are not. You are coming in as the true Queen of Cups. True Queen of Cups. True Queen of Cups, baby. So the fact that it has gone down like this, you're not with it. You are not with it. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify this before we move on. Hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So let's go ahead and clarify with the tarot. All right, and we're going to use the same deck here. All right. All right, so let's look at this side hustle card here with this love hate energy coming through for you as the challenge. Holy Spirit, angels, guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Tell us about side hustle and love hate. What is this energy here? All right. So we have judgment. See? Judgment. Realizing that after all this time, this is the situation that you're facing. It's like a reckoning. You know what I'm saying? It's like your relationship is flashing right before your eyes type energy, and all you can think of is how much you love this person and how much you hate this energy coming from this person and the energy that you're feeling within yourself. Thinking about this person is making you angry and more frustrated. Do you know what I'm saying? Under the deck, look at this Ace of Wands, y'all. I am not making it up. Ace of Roses. Roses are wands in this deck, y'all. Passion. Okay. And with Judgment and the Ace of Wands, this is a very high level of frustration the moment you realize that this is a situation that you're in. Nine of Pentacles, you're finding yourself pre Empress energy now all alone, doing things all by yourself again. Back to pre Empress energy. You went from Queen Bee to pre Empress in a flash. Okay. And I feel like by the time you get to this person, because I feel like you are going to go towards this person because you're angry, you're upset. Secret accounts, you're finding out about things that have been going on behind your back when you were with this person. So you want to go to where this Jezebel is, right? You're trying to get to this person. By the time you get to this person, GPS and too late. I feel like it's going to be too, you're going to be, it's, they're going to be gone. Something is going to be to where you can't. Tell me about secret accounts and effed up over you. Tell me about secret accounts and effed up over you. So we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy. This person that they're dealing with could be a Virgo. This is someone who is contemplating. They're thinking about, they're sitting back and thinking about all of the secrets, all the lies, all the things that, you know what I'm saying, it's all starting to come out with that Hermit. This is someone who's been sitting back and getting information, and I feel like the more you're finding out about these secret accounts, the more pissed off you're getting about this person. This is you literally finding out the truth. Literally, you're going to go through this person's phone, or you're going to see things in on your social media or in this person's social media, or someone's going to send you something. Either way, it's going to have you sitting in this energy. You see this person with their hand over their head, they're angry. They are angry. They're so angry they don't know what to do, but they just want to get to this person, right? I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. And this is while this person has been in hermit mode. So they've had time to sit back and think about what they want to do. Look at this Page of Wands. This is someone making a plan. This is literally somebody getting more and more angry. Okay. This is someone who's not thinking. Okay. This is someone who was contemplating the entire time out of anger, and then they are acting. They are acting. Once they see what they see, they're acting. But we have GPS here, and then we have too late. There's the energy of no matter how quick you move, something about this is not going to go the way you planned or expected it to go. I don't feel like you're going to be able to link up. It's not going to go through. You're not going to be able to get that heat, Cancer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. See, we got the Nine of Cups here. Something is not, it's not going to go the way you want it to go. This talks about fulfillment, but there's something missing. There's a one cup that's missing here. I feel like it's going to be this person. I feel like maybe when you get to this person, like the Jezebel is going to be gone. See what I'm saying? There's an energy of this person being removed from the situation, which is what's making you angry. See what I mean? That's why we have Temperance in the Star. I feel like as long as this person, as long as you were visible to others in your eyes, as far as this person is concerned, you were fine. You were fine. Things were fine. It wasn't until this person started to be deceptive and misrepresent the situation that they had going on at home. That's when it became a problem for you on whatever level that is. Okay, for you, take it how it resonates. Some people more than others, but see, Ten of Pentacles, see? Ten of Pentacles, there's the energy of you may go to this person's house, or there's protection. This talks about somebody being protected, y'all. That Ten of Pentacles refers to someone being protected. You think of somebody being safe at home, cozy, you know, they are going to be there. It's like you're going to just miss this person, or they're going to just miss your ass, Cancer. Okay? By the time you show up, you're showing up to do WWE on this person. You see what I'm saying? So they may even get a tip that you are on your way, or this person may not be stupid, and they may make sure that this person goes home. You hear me? You don't have to go home, but you got to get out of here, because Cancer's on their way type energy. I'm telling you, this Jezebel did not have to leave, but they didn't have to go home, but they had to leave. You see what I mean? I'm telling you right now. Tell me about Jezebel. Tell me about the Jezebel, okay? Ooh, this is in the reverse, y'all. We got the King of Cups in the reverse. Lo and behold. See what I'm saying here? This is someone who is cold. They're distant. This is somebody who's rude. I feel like this person is going to be like, listen, I don't know if you have a library card, or if you have a White Castle in your zip code, but you have to leave. You cannot be here. And it's going to be such a cold, it's going to be such a switch. This is someone who, so, okay, first of all, the King of Cups in the upright is already not very like emotional. But when it's in the reverse, this is extremely like moody. So I feel like because of this, this is like going to go from one energy to the next with this Jezebel, whatever it's going to take to get this Jezebel to go. And remember, I said that this person is going to gaslight. That's why, or that's how they're going to be able to get back to you or go back in your direction. Yeah, that's the only way they're going to get this Jezebel out of the way, is through gaslighting. Okay. Under the deck, see, we have the sun. All right. See, and the Hierophant. So I feel like, see, there may be a strong energy of listen. I know I haven't talked to you about this, but I have to tell you the truth. I'm really married and this person is crazy and they're coming over and you need to leave. You need to leave, okay? You need to leave. I want to start a new relationship with you, but I need to make sure that you're good. So they may come up with something to just to get this person out of there. Their whole thing is they're trying to create this image for you. They don't want you to find out. The end of the day, at the end of the day, they were side hustling you and they had you on the side here. And we got memories and we have Queen B here. Okay. Secure, confident, boss bit, and career focused. Boss B and career focused. Okay. Queen B and memories. Yeah. This is kind of what's pushing you. This is part of the challenge. Okay. I feel like you're going to have memories that are going to be flashing through your head, Cancer. And it's not going to put you in a place of making the best decisions. So you may have to really try to refrain from that. And look at what comes out the deck. Six of Cups. This is all about memories. Look at this. Look at it closely. Six of Cups. Six of Shells. Shells represents cups. Okay. And memories. Okay. Happy memories. Good memories. Right. When it's in the upright here. Under the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is an energy of needing to adjust because things are changing. See, that Two of Pentacles can represent someone who's like handling things. They're on top of things, right? They're on top of the situation, right? They got everything under control. And in the past, that was the situation. Everything was all good. You were the queen bee. You know what I'm saying? And now it has been flipped upside down. Why? Look at this. Do I have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? See? And I told you were that Queen of Pentacles energy. This is coming through as someone who no longer cares. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles is in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles cares about the past, cares about the way they felt, cares about the way things were, the way they used to look into your eyes, the way you used to look back into theirs, the way the sun was shining, the way the wind was breezy and it went through your hair and it made the golden flecks come out of your eye. Who cares about that right now? Is what the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is saying. You see what I'm saying? All I can hear is like a record scratching. I don't know if that resonates with any of you right now, but I just heard a record scratch. A record is scratching because it's like now with that Nine of Pentacles, you went from, you know, divine feminine empress energy to, back up off of me. I don't have that love for you anymore. Okay. Back up off of me. Okay. Slide to the left with all of that, sir or ma'am, or whoever you are. So let's look to see what spirit has to say. Okay, let's look at the spiritual advice. And I'm going to continue using this deck until I'm ready to pull future oracle messages, and then I will go back to the other deck. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. What is the future oracle messages for Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. I'm telling you, baby, the devil is a lie. He's so mad he doesn't want this reading to go out. This pain in my arm is astounding, but it's okay, baby. I push through for my tribe. I love you guys so much. Thumbs up the video, you guys. Thank you for pretty much rocking with me, y'all. And thank you for liking the videos. You are helping the algorithms. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. So, looking at spiritual advice, we have shocking news here. We have illumination. See what I'm saying? And we have spiritual gifts in the reverse here, Cancer. And then we have toxic lifestyle. Okay, listen to what Spirit is saying right now. Shocking news and an illumination. Okay, shocking news and illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. I told you. This is going to shock you, but it's going to wake you up at the same time. Do you see what I'm saying? It's going to get you just angry enough to push you into a higher level of thinking. You're going to look at things in a completely new way. You're going to be so angry, so frustrated, so shocked by the things that you see from this person that you had such high expectations of, that it's going to put you in a different place. Spiritually, you have spiritual gifts in the reverse, okay? There is an energy of you completely closing down your crown chakra when it comes to this person's energy. That's not good. Anytime your crown chakra has to close when this person is around, that is not good, okay? That's not good. But it's because this person is so toxic. You don't want this person to get in your head. Oh, can I say it again? It's because this person is so toxic, Cancer. You don't want them to get in your head. Just like you have this toxic lifestyle and then you have drinking here. It's almost like being around someone who is a horrible party drinker animal, and you're literally going to double a triple, what do you call it, AA meetings. Okay, it's toxic. It's not something you can be around. You have to completely protect your energy when it comes to that. You can't have that around because it'll ruin you, right? That is what Spirit is trying to say. And Spirit is saying, by shocking you with this news, I am opening your eyes into discovery or awakening, waking you up. It's like, hey, wake up. There's a fire in the other room, you know? I'm just saying, just in case. I mean, if you wanted to go back to sleep, more than welcome. But I felt like I needed to shake you so that you can know the smoke is coming through the bottom of the door. That is the type of energy that Spirit is saying. And if it's a multiple offense, Spirit is really like, listen, Linda. I know you didn't hear me the other 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 25 other times, but if you can just listen to me this time. That is kind of what I'm getting here. We have shady here under the deck. Again, we got this workplace affair energy coming through again. And then we got psycho. I'm telling you, Spirit is trying to let you know this person literally is psycho. This is, listen, with moving on, you got free is the last card coming through. Spirit wants you to understand that you have options here. You have options, okay? There's that mirroring energy coming through again. I told you. And I feel like this person, and you are only mirroring this person the more you're around them. The more you're around this person, the more they're pulling you into their energy, their toxicity. That King of Wands is going to show up twice. The King of Swords is going to show up twice. You're going to have all of these negative energies that are duplicating, or it's like looking in a mirror, because you can't heal from one situation and then go surround yourself with that same situation. It's not clean. It's not cool. It's not going to help. It's not going to work. At some point, you're going to have to close off, put some protective layers on here because it's not going to work. So let's see. Tell me about shocking news here and illumination. Spirit wants you to be shook, okay? And I don't shake very easily. Okay. Tell me about shocking news and illumination. So we have the Ace of Swords, baby. Truth, okay? Truth. And then it says triumph here, baby. So listen, it's like victory. This is the way the Spirit is able to win. This is the way Spirit is able to get you to open your eyes and see. Like, oh, hello, I'm over here. This also talks about a breakthrough. The Ace of Swords is about a breakthrough, something that has been trying to come through. And now your ears are open to hear this. So sorry about the broken nail, y'all. Um, but I also have a hangnail, and I'm not going to go through pain or let anybody touch my finger when it's vulnerable. So I will be healing it. And so you'll see me with ugly fingers for a couple days. Sorry. Under the deck, we have the devil. See? Toxicity. Spirit is waking you up so that you can clearly see the devil. Look at how beautiful this is coming through. Capricorn energy coming through. But yeah, you're going to get a shock. Okay? You could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right. Take it how it resonates. However, but this is all about seduction. Somebody is seducing someone. This has been going on. This is what you're going to be seeing. This is going to be the shock of your system, okay, that you're going to be looking at in your phone. Remember? Yeah, this is it. This is going to be what takes the cake for you, right? So let's see with Shady here, workplace affair, and Psycho. Okay, this is an energy of someone who's basically obsessed and they won't let go. This talks about this ex here. I feel like it's so funny because this person, they worked hard to get out of the house, and now this person is working hard to get back in the house. So it's not making sense. Tell me about Psycho here with Shady and workplace affair. I really want to know. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles. This is someone who's literally trying to get you to look at them as though they are the one. They're the person that's going to resolve all of your issues when they're the one that caused them. It's very arrogant, but it's also very immature. That's why this person's coming through as a page here. Page of Pentacles, someone who wants you to look at them. But when you look at them, all you're seeing is someone who's psychotic. They're obsessed. This is somebody who obviously is not grasping onto reality. They're obsessed with themselves, right? But this person doesn't see how shady you see that they are. Under the deck, see justice. See what I'm saying? They don't even see that you see the truth. This talks about karma, baby. This is the consequences of all of this person's shadiness, right? This is it. They want you to come and see them. And that justice card also can represent the law getting involved. So they may be psycho enough to continue to try their damnedest to get you to recognize them. And you may have to get a restraining order. Okay. Again, crazy ex, obsessed. They won't let go. So this is someone who is nutty, nutty, nutty Cancer. Nutty as a fruitcake, as my one of my grannies used to say. Oh, I love you, Grandma. She was like nuttier than a fruitcake. Oh, yes, a fruitcake is very nutty, Grandma. Okay, you got that right. Okay, and that was what another loved person used to always say. My mother in law, I love her so much. Rest in heaven. Both of them are together laughing now. I know right now. I know it. Tell me about spiritual gifts in the reverse and toxic lifestyle. And then you have free here. So listen, I feel like that is the advice spirit wants you to have. Like, free yourself of this because it's causing you to have to shut your gifts off. Anytime you have to close your gifts or stop whatever gift spirit has given you, you know that it's toxic. You know that it's of the devil. You know that it's something that is not, you know what I'm saying? Because this is divinely guided. Anything that comes from God is divinely guided. You cannot let anybody call a good thing evil. And if they do, baby, let the karma come to them. But another thing that you're not going to do is you're not going to let this person hold you down. The devil comes to not just obsess or possess someone. You see what I'm saying? But that's exactly what they come to do, is to sit there and hold people down. And what is that called? That is oppress. Oppress. So that is the other version of that. And the truth is, you're going to be shocked. You're going to see the truth. You're going to see the oppression. And due to the oppression, here comes freedom. That is, you're going to be moving towards letting go because you want to be free. You don't want to be oppressed. You don't want to be in a situation where you have to close off the gifts that God gave you. Says who? Devil? The devil? The devil is the only one that says your gifts are not from God. The devil is the only one that says you cannot use the gifts that God gave you. The devil is the only one who would dare say something like that or to try to put you in a position like that, Cancer. So I'm telling you right now, this ain't happening for nothing. We're not having this reading for nothing. I didn't push through for nothing. The fact that I can't even lift my left arm right now, that's not happening for nothing. But I have appointments coming up. I will be getting it handled. I know when there is people that are literally, physically, spiritually trying to oppress those who are free, okay? Because Jesus said that they were free, not any person. You don't have control over me, people. God has control over me. That is it. My kids don't have control over me. My parents don't have control over me. My mammy, my pappy, my, my nobody has control over me, baby, but God. Period. I control myself and I have a hard time doing it. God, okay, is the one that I look to help me with that. Nobody else cares the way God does. So I really don't care what anybody else thinks. Hello? That's when you know you are this. That's when you know you're free, truly free. And God's Spirit wants you to be open to that energy, okay? Being free of this toxicity, fighting your way through it, even when it's trying to hold you back and tell you, baby, you can't do it without them. Are you kidding me? I could do it better without you. Hello? You trying to keep me from doing it. What are you saying? Anyway, spiritual gifts in the reverse and toxic lifestyle. And look, we have the lovers here. Isn't that funny how this card comes up when we're talking about toxic, right? And drinking, being drunk, right? I feel like this person uses this energy, right? You could be dealing with a Gemini as well, but you could also be dealing with someone that has Gemini in their chart. Um, but yeah, or you just period. All right. But I'm telling you right now, with this lovers, this is seduction, this is attraction, this is someone who's using that, oh, but I love you and you love me. Okay, but that means I have to be like trapped in a prison, in a illumination of illusions where no one's happy and everything's toxic? Are you sick and twisted? Are you? Yeah. Under the deck, the Three of Wands. No, baby. It's time to go. Okay? It's time to move on. It's time to spread our wings. There's an opportunity that is coming. Okay? Not only that, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which also talks about patience, baby. It talks about our rewards coming later, not now. It's not all about this lover energy. It's not all about this instant gratification. I can make you feel good right now energy. I bet you could, but you didn't make me feel good then. So why should I believe that you're going to make me feel good any. Listen, Linda, do you see what I'm saying? Seven of Pentacles, patience. I'll wait. I'll wait. And believe me, if you're still in that energy, okay, you're still in that energy and the opportunity is there, then hey, who knows? But at this point, that Three of Wands talks about moving. It talks about moving because there's something that is coming later. That lover's energy, this isn't where it is right now when it comes to this. So we have moving on, letting go and loving you. Okay. Freeing yourself, Cancer. This reading is going long, so I'm going to take it into an extended and we'll do Cancer versus all 12 signs. Let's go ahead and clarify moving on and letting go and loving you. So we have the moon. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of you, for a lot of you, I feel like even though you don't know what is coming, anything anything is better than being in a situation where you're in bondage. Okay? Anything. Despite whether or not you know what it is or not. With the moon, there's an energy of not being sure of what's around the corner, or having to make a sacrifice and not knowing what you're making a sacrifice for. Okay? Under the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. See, there's that energy of being guarded, not being sure. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what's around the corner. Five of Pentacles, more of this insecurity, y'all. This is fear. This is an energy of being afraid to move forward. Look, we have the Chariot, but this is you, okay? Moving towards being very ambitious, driving forward. Remember what I said, fighting your way forward, okay? No matter how hard it was. Remember I said that? This is it, the Chariot. The Chariot. Getting in the car, driving forward, moving with ambition, driving towards success, whatever you want to call the Chariot, whatever it means for you. Those are the keywords that I think of when I think of the Chariot. Okay. It also refers to determination. It talks about someone having willpower or a lot of self control. And remember, I said it's going to take self control for you in this situation because you're going to have that whole relationship flashing before your eyes when you see all this horrible, shocking shit that you're going to see. Excuse my French and my English. I'm just saying it is going to put you in an emotional position where you have to think quickly. And for some of you, you may not. For some of you, the decisions may be different. But for the majority of you, 4 plus 5 is also 9. Okay. And when I look at the Nine of Pentacles, I see independence. I see pre empress energy. I see success. I see someone who works hard to get what they need. Okay, and not just what they need, but they're also able to be there for others. They have plenty. Do you see what I'm saying? It's somebody who's able to bounce back. Okay, and you went from a situation of losing it all. You see what I mean? Or having to leave or walk away from it all. That's what that moon was, and that four of pentacles. This was about money as well. But now this is good because you have them both together. Y'all look at things in a have an open mind when you look at the tarot. There are nine pentacles standing before you. Even though there's a moment of uncertainty and fear, even though you're independent, you're single, even though you don't have a man or you don't have a woman or you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or you're gonna have to pay all your bills or whatever the case, who gives a damn? No longer are you going to be afraid of this energy. Do you understand? I don't care. To each his own, but that's going to be what is going to assist you in moving forward. You don't have to worry about the next person or the last person. All you have to do is worry about you. Period. Look at it. Happy birthday, by the way, Cancers. We are going to take it into an extended real quick. We are going to have an actual extended $7.77. The link will be below. It will be on Gumroad. You will be able to use your debit, credit card. I believe it takes Apple Pay. I also accept PayPal on Gumroad as well. And I believe Venmo as well, you guys. And I have Venmo now. So, many different ways. So let me know. And if you guys need to pay some other way, I have Cash App available and I can provide the link to you, um, where you don't have to pay. So, other than that, I will see you in the extended. We'll look at the future oracle messages for you. We will also see a couple of different things. We're going to look at that new opportunity, that new love that I talked about that kept popping up in your reading. We're going to see what that is because I feel like you're being led towards this or guided towards this energy. So we'll look at all of that in the extended. I love you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll do Cancer versus all 12 signs a little bit later on, as I promised. And I'll see you later. Bye.